Ever wondered how to turn simple envelopes into a stunning junk journal? In this tutorial, I'll show you how I created this bohemian inspired envelope book packed with rich textures, layered pockets, and interactive elements. Plus, there's a QR code tag inside with a fun surprise. Let's dive in. First, I will share the Bohemian Florals free digital kit that will be available on my Ko-fi site. Then, a process of how I put together the junk mail envelope book, which will be super easy to create. You will need 6A2 envelopes of choice or other recycled mailers that you might have. You're going to score two at 1 1/8 inch and then two at 1/4 inch, and the final two you're going to fold in half. I've sped up this part of the video just a bit, and we'll show you how I then will assemble the junk mail book. And on the next segment, I will give you a flip through of how I adorned the beautiful Bohemian junk mail book with the Bohemian Florals kit. But again, this is super easy to assemble and put together. I've never done this before. I've definitely created with envelopes, but not this particular style. And I'm giving you a quick tip here to keep in mind before you glue the sides is to, right there on the top, you want to punch a hole and make sure that you're able to have a nice little pocket there. And these are the things that we crafters tend to do as we create. I think you know what I'm talking about if you've been doing this for a while, but if you're a newbie, you just go with the flow, you improvise. So here you're going to fold two of your final envelopes in half to adhere, and excuse me, that you folded in half and that you'll be adhering. And what I did is after I glued everything, I allowed the glue to settle and dry. And then I proceeded to cut out the Bohemian Florals kit and I glued to the different sections of my book, which I will show you in just a brief moment. A few other things to keep in mind also is that once you glue your digital of choice or cardstock of choice, you want to allow time for things to dry so that then you can distress the edges of your cardstock and or digitals, which is something that I love to do, and it's commonly done with crafters and creators in our niche. This journal also has over 10 pockets. It is jam-packed and such a blast to put together. So next I will show you a flip through. Now let's dive in to the final look and details. This journal is full of textures and layers and loads of pockets. As I said earlier, it has over 10 pockets. And what I first did is before I added this beautiful bohemian lady, I did as cheesecloth to the front and the back covers. So something to keep in mind. And then I proceeded to just create the different pockets and also the different signatures. So I will start by showing you that it has four signatures. And this is coffee stain, and this is just from a regular Dollar Tree notebook that I cut up and put and cut and not cut, but used a corner rounder on all the edges. And I did do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch on this side, and here on the inner signatures, the green pages, I used the brad, 3 small brads to hold in the signature. So that's a tip to keep in mind. Moving along, I made a cute little pocket from the Bohemian Florals and also a lovely paper clip that I adorned with a journaling spot inside. I used an old bracelet that I bought over 15 years ago, and I've been slowly using the beads, and it's how I added the dangles to the bottom here and also to the side, which was, whoops, sorry about that glare, which was just so much fun to adorn. Next, I created a clipboard, which is part of this kit, and I took some of the um, pages from a Dollar Tree journal, trimmed it to fit, punch around the edges, I mean. And then on the back, I did something really cool. I've never done that before. I took a small sandwich bag, I cut in half, and I affixed, as you can see there. So there's a pocket here, and there's another pocket in the back. But is that not really cool? So that goes right there. Then I have another journaling spot type of um, pocket that I made on the side here, and it is just jam-packed with all these little nuggets. And these bohemian birds are just absolutely stunning and gorgeous. I made a little pocket with a couple more journaling spots, and I want to show you on the inside. I also have additional pockets that I made with more tags that have journaling spots. And that's just regular packaging tape that I put on the top there. And moving along, I have used a die cut that has these slots, and then I added a couple of embellishments. These are gorgeous postage stamps that you'll need decorative scissors to cut them out if you'd like, and just slip them in a little mini envelope, which go right here, and then additional tags with a journaling spot for you to write on if you'd like. And I'm going to show you the back. And here is a unique fold that I learned many years ago. I don't know from who, but I just absolutely love it. And I use three 6x6 pages. Let me know in the comments section if you'd like for me to show you how I put that together. But in the front is the beautiful bohemian bird and a couple more. And here I'm going to hold this for a second, and hopefully you can use your phone and scan it. And let me know in the comments section what you think about this fun little element that I've included. I've never done this before, and it's something extra special for you, in addition to the Bohemian Florals kit. And again, you can also write on the back of these tags, but they fit perfectly into this spot. And the reason why I chose to color this black and white is I will be putting this journal eventually on my Ko-fi site for sale. I want to add a few more things, but this can also be colored in with your markers or pencils of choice, but this goes just like that. Is that not stunning? And then one other thing that I love to do, if you've been here for a while, I so enjoy making writing boards for my journals, and that slips right there like so. And then last but not least, this is my next. Let me backtrack here. I want to show you a couple more places where I have some journaling spots. And here are a couple more as well, and another one as well, and one more, which I am just love this kit. And then last, I want to share with you this right here is my next mass make or March that sample that I will be sharing with you as to how I made that. So I hope you enjoyed this junk journal envelope book tutorial. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to scan that QR code for the extra goodies. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell. Thank you so much and take care.